what if the largest creature in the ocean wasn't a whale? More than 200 million years ago, long before whales, dolphins, or even the mighty Mosasaurus appeared, an enormous marine reptile silently crossed Earth's ancient seas. Almost as long as a modern blue whale, it traveled thousands of kilometers through a world that no longer exists. Few people have ever heard its name, yet it was one of the largest marine animals to have ever lived. This is Shonisaurus sikanniensis. Long before whales ruled the oceans, Shonisaurus had already mastered life in the open sea. Growing to more than 20 meters in length, it moved through the Late Triassic Ocean with effortless grace, crossing immense underwater landscapes that have long since vanished beneath time. Unlike many prehistoric predators, often imagined as relentless hunters, Shonisaurus appears to have lived a quieter life. Its long, streamlined body was perfectly shaped for efficient travel through open water, allowing it to cover enormous distances while using surprisingly little energy. Every slow movement of its powerful crescent-shaped tail carried the animal forward with remarkable efficiency. Its broad paddle-like flippers were used mainly for steering and balance, making gentle adjustments as ocean currents shifted around its enormous body. The world surrounding Shonisaurus looked very different from the oceans we know today. There were no colorful coral reefs, no whales, no dolphins. Instead, ancient limestone seafloors stretched for countless kilometers beneath the surface, interrupted by volcanic ridges formed during a time when Earth's continents were still joining together as the supercontinent Pangaea. The sea was filled with drifting ammonoids, primitive fishes, and strange invertebrates unlike anything alive today. Together, they formed one of the earliest great marine ecosystems after Earth's greatest mass extinction. Only a few million years earlier, nearly all life in the oceans had disappeared. The Permian Triassic extinction wiped out around 90% of marine species, leaving ecosystems devastated across the planet. Yet life slowly recovered. New food webs emerged. Ancient oceans became home to entirely new groups of marine reptiles. Among them was Shonisaurus, one of evolution's most remarkable giants. Even today, scientists continue to debate aspects of its lifestyle. Its exact diet remains uncertain. Some evidence suggests it fed primarily on soft-bodied cephalopods. Others propose it may also have captured schools of fish and other small marine animals. Whatever its preferred prey, it was almost certainly built for efficiency rather than constant pursuit. The open ocean rewards patience. Every unnecessary burst of speed consumes valuable energy. Every smooth glide allows an animal to travel farther while conserving precious resources. Watching Shonisaurus move through these ancient waters reminds us that survival is not always about aggression. Sometimes, endurance becomes the greatest advantage. Above, sunlight filtered gently through the upper ocean. Below, fine particles drifted endlessly toward the seafloor, carrying nutrients that connected every level of the ecosystem. Even an animal of this extraordinary size depended upon these invisible cycles. Every migration followed changing ocean conditions. Every feeding opportunity reflected the health of the surrounding sea. Nothing existed in isolation. The immense size of Shonisaurus was not simply a display of power. It was the result of millions of years of adaptation to one of Earth's most stable marine environments. Generation after generation, these giants crossed vast oceans that no human would ever witness. Today, only scattered fossils preserved within ancient rock tell fragments of their story. With every new discovery, paleontologists continue refining our understanding of how these magnificent reptiles lived, traveled, and shaped the ecosystems of the Late Triassic. Separated from us by more than 200 million years, Shonisaurus still inspires a profound sense of wonder. Its quiet journey reminds us that Earth's oceans have always been places of transformation. Species appear, ecosystems change, entire worlds rise and disappear beneath the waves. But the rhythm of the sea remains, calm, patient, endless. Thank you for joining us on this journey. If you enjoy discovering the hidden wildlife of the deep ocean, subscribe to Void Atlas and join us again as we continue to map the mysteries beneath the waves.